All right, so we'll start with the mirror, which is just your standard double take mirror with the RAM mount system. I mean, I guess that's the go-to, right, for mirrors. Everybody's doing. Uh, the handguards are Enduro Engineering handguards. Not my favorite. The way they mount, they kind of interfere with the clutch. You can't put them exactly where you want. I'm gonna get different handguards. I don't know which ones yet in the future, but anyway. Look at the little dash here, which I never even look at when I ride. I use a, a, a GPS that has all the stuff I need on over speed. So anyway, there you go, 27.8 hours. And then 493 miles on this 2022 350 Excf. What else did I put on it here? Oh, yeah, here we go. The Midwest Mountain Engineering Easy Pull Clutch. I got to adjust it a little better. It works. I don't know if it's that much better yet. Maybe I'll do a review on this thing later, but I gotta take that rubber boot off, and there's another adjustment in there, and I gotta go through it again. But you're supposed to do it when the bike is warm. So I thought I had it, but so I did ride it. It was rideable. Front tire, same as the back tire actually. They're Kendas K760 Trackmasters. The tires that come on these things, the street legal tires are terrible, and there was a recall on them. I should probably bring those back to the shop. Maybe I get something, set of tires or something. I don't know. But anyway, that was the size there. In case you're that interested, they're pretty soft. I don't like ripping around on the pavement too much. I chunked a couple of these knobs off on the back tire, just kind of ripping around the neighborhood, and then also just kind of flying on hard packed fire roads. And then, yep, the little tugger straps. I got one on the front, and there's going to be one on the rear there. I'm going to walk around and show you. Look at, yep, one on the back, too. And that sensor back there, you can see I also put on a C concept seat. I mean, these are all these, right? I'm basically just telling everybody, yeah, I did the things everybody does to these bikes. That's the K760 Trackmaster rear. I like that tire. It's been super good. Changed the rear sprocket. The stock is a 54. Oh, wait. I'm not going to the sprocket. I'm still looking at the tire. There's the size, in case you're interested in that. Yeah, here we go. Sprocket. It's a 53. It's like I was saying, the stock sprocket is a 54. So, or I'm sorry, it's a 52. The stock is a 52, and I changed that up to a 53 in the rear. Yeah. Oh, and then the enduro plate, Moto stuff is the coolest, right? And then there's the tail light that's got the integrated signals in it and the brake light. Oh yeah, and then this isn't really something I added to it, but something I more or less I took out. And I was able to take this. I did do a mod to the fueling. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, just showing how I just drilled through it with the drill, and then just kind of a punch and tapped around the sides, and it popped right out. And then uncorked it. There is a spark arrestor in there. I took a rod, a little dowel rod, and stuck it down there. It didn't go down much more than 6-7 inches, and it bottomed out. So there is a spark arrestor in there, which is good to know. Oh yeah, and then I got the Dirt Tricks front sprocket and washer. And that's a 13. So the stock was a 14. So the stock gearing on the bike is a 1452. It's now a 1353. And then there's like I'm gonna rip this off, and it's gonna go not good. Everything kind of falls apart when I do it. But anyway, that's Velcro to the inside. The fuel JD thing. That I'm happy with that thing. I want to talk about that some more here in a minute when talk about how that makes the bike feel when I was riding. We'll talk about that in a second. So I was getting to. Put that back together. That's where the GPS goes to Trail Tech, and then that's on there, and then the tank bag. That's a cool thing to have because tank bags. You gotta have tank bags. And we're down here. Oh, yeah, this is actually for the like the factory or the off-road one has a little bubble in the exhaust, but I thought I'd get it anyway. Just it stops my pants from melting to the pipe, and it's not the exact fit. And I put this on my other bike too. And we'll do a review, or we're going to go over my other bike at some point here in the future. But that just it puts the brake pedal pad back a little bit, so my small 8.5s can reach it. Yeah, that's factory KTM skid plate. I just bought that. That didn't come on there. Then you have the Tusk rear brake disc guard. These are just the things you kind of got to do. I don't have a front disc guard yet. I probably should get one. I don't do that much hard enduro. I'm just more, the bike is set up for trail riding. Not hard enduro style trail riding, but trail riding. Right there, I'm just showing that I put the rim locks in it. The bike didn't come with them, and I need to upgrade the tubes. I do have a set of tires. I'm putting some cheaters on this and fast the front rim lock there, and I did have to balance them, and it wasn't that hard to balance them, I just ripped around the street today and it was fine. It doesn't vibrate at all. I think that's what else is there. That's pretty much it. Walk around. Yep, that's it. So yeah, let's talk more about how the fueling JD piggyback system thing worked. We'll get into that now. Yeah, all right. A couple things I forgot to mention there. I did take the reeds out of the intake. What else? There's something else I was going to mention too. Oh yeah, there's the the dongle for the O2 sensor when I ordered the JD jetting thing, fuel piggyback system thing from Moto, and he just threw that in there. It was the little dongle so you can disconnect the O2 sensor. So the O2 sensor's been disconnected. The reeds have been removed, and the little exhaust tip thing has been removed, so the breathes better. And with all that said, before I get too far into this, it's a definite improvement. The bike wasn't that bad to begin with, in my opinion. I'm not a fast rider. These bikes, all my bikes, are set up for riding trails, and that's second, third, maybe fourth gear. I'm not a wide open rider or a hill climber. I'm not doing hard enduro. I just want to ride as many trails as I possibly can for as long as I can. So I like to make the bikes as easy to operate as possible and as comfortable as possible. With that said, it was very easy to ride the bike in stock form with the way the power is. I think the reeds really soften the jerkiness of the throttle. But here's the thing: it like you've heard, it gets hot. The fan was always on this bike. Every time I'd run it, I'd stop at a light, the fan would come on and stuff. So the fan didn't come on all day today. And I just kept doing laps here. Like I said, I'm in third gear, just chugging around this track. And it's not a hot day, but under normal circumstances in stock form, the fan would have come on before, but it didn't today. The throttle's way snatchier. That's going to take some getting used to. I can see why the full ECU systems like the Get and the Vortex and the AIM, I can see why those are preferred with having the programmability and then like map switches and traction control and stuff like that. If I had a map switch on this, I would have definitely gone into a softer map. I can get used to it, but it is power is definitely noticeable. But what I really noticed most of all is she's a little easier to whiskey throttle now. But man, does it feel, the bike feels way livelier. I don't know if it's possible, but it feels lighter just because of how smooth it runs. It just that you don't get the sense anymore that the engine is choked and struggling. It ran great. I can't really complain about the JD fueling thing, but I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I'd like to also just throw out there, I just passed 500 subscribers. And if you're still watching, and also if you're a subscriber, I can't even say thank you enough. I really enjoyed doing these videos and stuff, and I plan on doing a ton more. So with that said, I'm gonna end this video on just like a couple of quick laps here, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.